Everyone, today I wanted to show you the snow globe card making dies from Griffin. Here is our idea sheet as usual, and this is going to come with 6 dies. So your dies are here. So this project is super easy and quick because you're pretty much just cutting out whichever scene you choose, and then you put it in your globe. It's so easy. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna show you both of them. So what I did, I have my a card base here, and I'm using this one right here with the deer and the trees and the snowflakes. So all I did was cut it out. So when you cut it out, it comes just one piece. That's it. However, if you want to do extra, I cut it out again in color. You can take the die and you can just take like a piece of paper of your choice, a different color. What I did was I just cut like a small size, and I put it here and a small one here, like enough to fit it. Then I put one there so that I didn't have to do like 3 whole dies of this, especially if I didn't want it in a color, because I don't want a green deer, you know. So I just put some green paper behind here, and the color for my deer here, and I put it all through one pass. So here are my trees. So then now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the tree and I'm going to just glue this over top of the white tree. So this is preference. This is if you want to go ahead, and because cutting it out the way and leaving it the way it is beautiful. But I just want to add some extra, and I did the same thing with the larger tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that down. And even if you do decide to do this, it is still an easy, quick project. So I did the same thing for the deer. So I'm just gonna glue the deer down. And I chose gold for my deer. So I'm just gonna get him down. And you're lining it up doesn't have to be perfect, because honestly it looks good as a shadow. It really does. So just getting that down. So pretty much I'm almost done with that part, but I want to show you the bottom. If I lay this on my card, you see that open here? So there is no die that will cover that up. So I just had to, I know this looks funky, but I had to kind of cut out a piece of paper the best I could with this shape so that it can be like this. So I'm just gonna glue that. So then I'll just glue from here all the way down to the ring so that it has something to adhere to. And then I'm just gonna put a few drops on the snowflake just to make sure it sticks. So let me just make sure I have this lined up correctly. I believe it goes this way. Okay, so yeah, that's correct. So then now I have it here. So now we've done that. Now what we're gonna do is work on, I'm gonna let that dry. What we're gonna do now is work on our base. So you have your two pieces, dies here for the base. So this one is the top and this is the shadow. So I did my shadow in this color and the actual base here. You do need to go back and emboss this for the detail. So I'm just gonna glue this down. And I'm just gonna glue that right over top of the shadow. And like I said, this is so easy. Like so many colors, choices, possibilities. So then you just lay that here. kind of line it up. It won't match up perfect because remember it's a shadow layer. So you will see some, you know, you will see the lining of it. So that's that. So then what you can do, there is a frame here. So that's this one. So you have your frame. So what you can do at this point is you take your actual globe, lay it down, and then you lay down this piece. Well, no. You lay this, and then you, if you choose to put a frame, you lay your frame down. Then you're going to lay this on top. Do not sit this behind. You want to sit this on top. And so then you will be done. So that's a quick card. However, I'm going to add extra because I like to be extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Actually, no, not yet. I want to add some acetate. So I'm going to glue my acetate down. Now, if you don't have an anti-static for your acetate, a dryer sheet works perfect, okay? Put some glue on there. So a dryer sheet works perfect. So I'm gonna glue this. But in order to make it like the shaker, I need to put some foam tape all around here. So I'm gonna do that. So I've glued down my actual globe to my card base, and then I just added another set of trees. I also added foam tape around the ring of my globe. So now I'm going to go ahead and drop in some glitter. So I'm going to just drop some in here. You do as much or as little as you like. And then I also have some stars here that I want to put. I wish I had snowflakes, but this is what I have. So this is what I'm going to use. And then now I'm going to take my acetate and I'm going to lay that over top of the tape. And just make sure it's lined up so that the glitter can stay in. Okay. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put your frame on. So like that. So you can tape it or glue it. I'm going to use some glue. So I'm just going to glue it. And this is preference if you want to actually make it a shaker snow globe. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. Use a strong glue because obviously acetate is slippery. Okay, and then now I'm going to go ahead and take my base and put my base on. And I'm going to do that with some foam tape. So I'm just going to put some foam tape on my base. And we're going to go ahead and lay down our base. Remember, you want to lay it over top. So I'll just lay that down there. And then I have this little snowflake. It's a sticker. I'm just going to lay that here on the middle. Sorry, the flash. I'm going to lay that here. Right there in the middle. And then we have our little shaker card. So it really looks like it's snowing in there. See that? How pretty is that? Okay, So now for the next one, we are going to go ahead and do this one. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna cut this out. Now when you cut this out, you're gonna have just your piece here, okay? I'm gonna show you this way and then another way. So what I'm gonna do is, you have here your background. Now on this one, I did not use the background layer because I wanted the snowflakes from the paper to show. But if you want to do a background, you will use this one. Now, here is my card base, and this is my background. It's actually the same thing, so I could just leave it, but I wanted to show you if you use the back, show you the background piece. So, and just lay it like that and like that. So I'm just actually going to use it so that I can give it some dimension. So you cut this out, and you just, if you're not gonna change any colors or anything, and I'm going to show you a sample where I did some changes to the colors and some other things. So sorry, it's getting dark. I'm going to show you where I did it. So this way, I'm just going to show you the basic way. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down to my background. So you just, you go around the circle. So I'm just going around a circle. Almost dropped that. And then just a dot here or there on the house. The trees are super intricate, but you can get a dot here and there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and lay my background. Okay, so I'm just going to get that glue down, give it some pressure to make sure it sticks. Okay, then you take your, so for this, remember I showed you how to do the base. So you pick your shadow layer and your top layer, and be sure to go back and emboss that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the card. I am going to use some foam tape for this one because it is the same pattern of the card, but I want to give it some dimension. So I'm going to use foam tape to go ahead and build that up. Okay. So I've added my foam tape to the back of my globe here. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. So I'm just going to peel off the back and lay that down. And then we're going to go ahead and add our frame. So just going to, like I said, this is the same background as the card, but I just wanted to give it some dimension. And I also added the foam tape to the back of the base. But before I lay that down, I'm going to glue down my frame. So I'm just going to do that with some wet glue. I'm just going to go around the frame here. Okay. So then I'm going to lay that over top. Just line it up. Okay, perfect. Now on this one, I'm not going to put any snow in there because I want to show you one that I did with the snow already. So I wanted to show you, I wanted to make one of each with you to kind of give you an idea. So remember, we just lay this over top. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a another one of these snowflakes here for some embellishing. If I can get it off, I'm struggling here. Okay, so then I'm just going to lay that there. So this card is finished. So this is if you just want a basic right out the package, just like that. So remember, we did this one with the shaker. We added color. And then this one, we just cut it out as is. Now let me show you some other cards that I did. I did again the deer. And I did that one just like I did this one. I just cut it out with one color, which was gold. And because it was a black background, I decided to use some other color gold, like a matte gold, and put that for the actual hill or the snow. And then also my shadow layer, I did it in that. So I know this is kind of non-traditional, but I'm non-traditional. So here we go. And then another one. So the other one I'm showing you is like this one. Remember on this one, I did not put the actual globe. So I did it here with the acetate. So you see here how I put the, I pieced it so that we can change it up. So how I did that was, you take your, take a piece of paper, put it behind here, and cut that out. I did the same thing for the trees, as well as the windows, the door, and the frame around the house. I know it's a little tough to see with the snow in there, but that's how I did it. Can you see it? Okay, so the green, the red, some like a rose gold there, and then the frame. And I just pieced it. And I did not, you can do individual pieces like she said on her description a year ago when she had this out. She said that you save the pieces, but however, I just cut a piece like a triangle, like the shape of the tree. That's how I did it, instead of saving the little pieces. That's just preference. Okay, so that's that one. So that's a shaker for the house, with and without the globe. With or without the globe. It is a globe. With or without the acetate. So shaker, non-shaker, more advanced, straight out the box. And then the same thing for this one. Just cut it out one piece, and then here adding the colors and making it into an actual shaker snow globe. So I hope that you like these cards, and I hope I explained it so that it's super easy for you to do. And if you like them, give me a thumbs up and comment and let me know which ones you like best. If I had to choose which one I like best, I'm gonna say this one. I like this one. So I love the snow in there. So yeah, it looks like a traditional Christmas. So I like this one the best. So let me know which one you like best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.